Who is the one thinking in my mind? If you came to the realization that you are not just the thinker or the only one living in your mind, it's a pretty intense realization. And I believe this is the beginning of awakening. Why is it the beginning of awakening? Because earlier you always thought, this is who I am, this is what I think, and what's this all about? What's this life about? I hate this job, I hate this, and I don't like it, and what's the point of all going this? And then you start listening the first time to your own thoughts. And you have an opinion about it. It's kind of a shocking moment. This is actually what Eckhart Tolle had in his book, The Power of Now, which I'm reading right now. And from the inspiration of this book, since I also went through a spiritual awakening, I will continue to make content. I had this realization too. There comes this point in life where you think, moment, who is the one saying that when I'm the one listening to what I'm saying? Like, am I not saying this right now? How can I hear myself saying that? It's a pretty awkward moment. Okay, so I'm the one speaking the lines, but now I hear my lines and I even have an opinion about it. And sometimes I even disagree with it or agree. And that's pretty awkward. So did you ever have that too? Have you ever started listening to your own thoughts? Once you start listening to your own thoughts, this can change a lot. This is actually the point of getting to know yourself, if you ever wanted to get to know yourself. So you just kind of step behind, like someone that watches a movie, and you kind of watch yourself. And when I started first doing that, I remember I was washing the dishes and I was thinking about someone else's relationships problems, and then I was, why would I think about it? I have problems on my own. What's the point of me thinking about someone else's relationship? Why do I have this thought pattern? And then I would break this thought pattern that moment, and I would say, you know what, I don't want to think about it. Think about something else. So I was directing. And then I said, oh, okay, what shall I think about? Well, something that has to do with your own life, something that's more beneficial to you. And I said, oh yeah, wait, maybe I can think how I want to design the garden. And yeah, like think about that, you know? So it was me suggesting me and me talking to me. I found this pretty awkward. And the first time my head was like, okay, am I two? Am I two person pretending to be one? Like, how many of me are there? And that's the exactly birth of The Power of Now from Eckhart Tolle. That's how his book starts. With his realization, am I two? Did you ever have that too? Write it down in the comments. I'm excited. Have you been observed your own thoughts yet? Or do you think you just have no control over it? Bye bye for now.